you guys. Okay, so first week of work talk. Well, it was definitely very fun, overwhelming, exciting. I don't know, I guess I was just super excited to start, and it's definitely gonna be hard. But I think I'm pretty excited for it. And I tried to include as many clips as I could from like my orientations and then like my first day on the floor and stuff like that. And it's kind of hard to document throughout the day because it was so busy, especially the day I was on the floor working. I really tried, but my preceptor and I were so busy. But I'll talk about that in a little bit. But essentially my first week, my thoughts about it is, yes, I love it. And I know that this is exactly what I was meant to do. And I'm just super excited for getting on the floor and actually having a schedule on the floor and not just orientation. Now, so with orientation, the first day, it was on Monday, I believe, and it was just a hospital orientation. And with all that, it was just talking about policies and then infection control. I really don't remember all the different departments that talked, but it was from 8 to like 11 o'clock, and it was just essentially talking about like all the hospitals. And the CNO the CNO was there and basically talked to us about, welcome on board, and like, we're so happy to have you, like, you matter, this and that, all that stuff. The second day, what did I have the second day? Oh, the second day was GNO, which is the general nursing orientation, which is the one we had all the way out there on 271 all the way out there on the North Campus. And of course, like, I'll include clips in between all of this stuff. But that one was all day from 8:30 to about 5 o'clock. And with that one was basically just talking about like the expectations of nursing and just a whole lot of stuff. We had people come and talk to us. And with that, it's basically just nursing focused rather than the first one was for all the departments. So there was nursing, there was PCAs, there was like a lifeguard for the Olympic Plaza. But so it was just generally for everyone. And then the second one was just nursing focused. And so we just talked about all things nursing. And so that was long, and hey, we always got over it. Today is day 2 of orientation, and it's all the way out here on 271, and it's supposed to be the all-day orientation from 8:30 to 5 o'clock, so hopefully it's interesting and we're actually getting to do stuff. See, we're having to come out all the way out here. But yesterday was not bad because it was just like everyone talking and then like letting us know where everything is and like the codes and like infection control. And so that lasted from 8:30 to like 11, which really wasn't that bad. So today's the longer one. Everything's official. Got my badge with RN on it. Here's my friend Omar running from the back because he left his ID in my car. Omar always leaves his ID in my car. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh yeah. So we're just walking to the building now. And this is supposed to... Huh?
Don't tell him I left my ID.
I already said it. So, should start... Oh my god, that's such a cool blue. I wonder how much they paid for that. But it should start at 8:30 and we'll be done at 5, as I've already said. And we'll see how today goes, because yesterday was not too bad, but today is an all-day thing. But we'll check in later.
You want to hide that shot?
It's 1:45. How are you feeling?
I'm tired. I'm ready to go.
How are you feeling?
Tired. Sleepy.
Good.
Yeah, I do modules.
Girl, it is 1:45 and you're still feeling good.
Oh my god. I don't like this
Tired
water
and ready to
fountain.
go home. But we're getting paid, so.
We are. I checked for me real
Manager,
nice.
and I was like, hey, what's the next step? And then that's when my manager reached out to me and she was like, okay, so you can come on the floor on Thursday and have your first day. And I was like, absolutely, heck yeah, this is what I've been wanting, this is what I've been waiting for. And so Thursday I had my first day on the my first day. Good morning. Today is
Thursday the 23rd.
Thursday, and today is my first full-on shift. My manager called and asked me if I wanted to work today, and so I was like, fuck yeah. So I'm gonna be with a preceptor. I'm basically still like a nursing little baby, but we're over here at the hospital. Oh no, it's flipped.
I'm going to clinicals for nursing school.
She's got her clinicals, and I got my big girl job. I don't feel like a big girl yet. I still feel like I'm about to go in here and do a clinical day, but I'm actually going to be learning stuff today. And so, yeah, we're about to walk in and get today started. I was paired up with the preceptor, which I'm pretty sure with going into labor and delivery, I'm going to be paired up with a preceptor for a hot minute before I get comfortable to take care of patients on my own. And with me going into labor and delivery, so first they're going to start training me off on mother baby and then, well, mother baby and peds. So for about 6 months, I'm going to be working on mother baby patients because at UT Health, the floor is labor, delivery, and recovery. So basically, a mom comes in, she's in labor. She's going to be placed in a room. She's going to labor all throughout that room. After she has the baby, she's still going to be recovering in that room. The only thing different is that she's going to have a labor and delivery nurse, which that nurse is going to be with her throughout the whole laboring process up until birth. And then after birth of baby, then the mother baby nurse takes over, which she takes care of mom and baby, does like all the assessments on mom, all the assessments on the baby. Explanatory or self-explanatory. Actually, not for everyone, but whatever. And so for about 6 months, I'm going to be training as a mother baby nurse. And then so after I get that foundation done and get all those skills in my belt, then they're gonna start training me on how to labor moms. But as of right now, I'm still gonna be, getting all my certifications. I'm gonna learn how to prepare C-section room, just in case anything happens. And later on is when I'll actually start the laboring process. But so far, from my day with my preceptor, she was awesome. She'd been there for, I think, like 2 years or so. And I just loved that floor because the nurses were super, super kind to me. Even though I'm coming in as literally an infant nurse, I don't know anything. And I don't know, I'm just ecstatic to learn. And so far, I'm happy that they're very open to having a new grad because I figured with some other departments, it's a little intimidating going in as a new grad because you literally know nothing. And so I'm just going to try my best to just, put my foot forward and be like, hey, I'm here to learn. I know I don't know anything, but I'm trying. And so that day on mother baby, oh my goodness, we had 3 patients, which essentially means 6 patients, because we had a mom that had barely delivered maybe a few hours before I got there on the floor, and so we were taking of mom and baby. We also had another mom and baby, and then it was just a really busy day. But the only overwhelming part is all the charting, which was today's Friday, and I think this is the last portion of orientation because we're doing one chart training, which is like the online computer system. That's gonna be all the way out there on 271, and my car is frozen. Every time I try to leave on time. And so it's gonna be another long day. There's gonna be an update on how yesterday went, because yesterday was really fun. It was my first day on the floor. But back to the boring stuff, at least for today. But yeah. But one chart is what we're using now at UT. And honestly, I would say that like all of my anxiety is just from charting, because there's so much that you have to do. And honestly, that's the only thing that scares me, is like just all the charting and making sure that you don't make any errors and all that stuff. But yeah, that was essentially the first week. It was just me on like doing the orientations, and then I had one little day on the floor. The second week should be, well, I actually still need to text my manager, but the second week should be a little better, because I think I'm actually going to be on the floor learning stuff. And like actually working 12-hour shifts and not like in a class. I'm not quite sure, because labor and delivery world over there is different, and at UT they're trying to figure out a system that works. But yeah, that was essentially my first week. It's really not that exciting because nothing really happened, but hopefully as we go on, I'm going to be learning a whole lot more and probably crying because of how stressful it is. But I'm so excited, and I'm in love. Nothing can ever like replace this feeling that I feel for actually being on the family birthplace, learning how to be a labor and delivery nurse, because it's like my dream come true. But anyway, I've been babbling, but this is all, and next week we'll have another update on how week 2 of being a baby nurse goes.